Yes, and you will cook anybody. Anybody. Okay. Let's talk about some more. Oh yeah. If you see this with Chris Brown, I do not like this. I do not like this, man. Network that released Quiet on Set will produce a Chris Brown domestic violence documentary that features a new accuser. The only way he can be stopped. I don't like this, man.
What is that? That's the same people that produced what show?
It's called Quiet on Set.
Oh, the people who did Quiet on Set? That's the people that did the Nickelodeon. That's Nickelodeon. Quiet on Set is the Nickelodeon.
Leave this be alone, man.
But I mean, if they do it like Quiet on Set had all the actors, all of them come back and talk about it. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, but the way I'm reading this, it says it features a new accuser. I think they're gonna try to wrap in the Rihanna thing. It's like how long? That was like what 14, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So he got to hold that for the rest of his life?
I mean, but you know, when you're a star and, you know, on the flip side, if you're somebody who's trying to chase views, you're going to go after big fish. You know what I mean? Like, that's low-hanging fruit. Let me go talk about Chris Brown and Rihanna. And if I got details that people don't know or people that come forward to speak even more, it's going to draw a lot of people. Chris Brown draws a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but...
So, I mean, it's weak, but that's part of the game. You're going to have shit like that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you had where 50 Cent said he'd been working on a documentary on Diddy for 10 years.
10 years. That shit is wild.
Like, that's what happens.
Yeah,
that's part of the territory, though.
But you know the thing with Chris, like when that incident happened, how old was he? Let me see.
That was a long ass time ago.
It's a long time ago, bro.
They was both young, though.
Let's look this up.
They was both young.
How old was he? He was 19 years old.
Yeah, they was kids. How old is he now? Like 30?
He's 30? Like 35, 36.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something popular to talk about. That's two megastars, bro. It's two megastars you're talking about, Chris Brown and Rihanna. So people can always fall back on that and talk about that because it's going to generate some views. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
it's weak. But
my thing is like, do we believe in second chances anymore? Like as a society?
I believe that people mentally grow. Like you can't hold somebody accountable for how they were thinking when they were 12 or when they were 18 or 21 when they're 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like
because people go to jail, right? They go to prison, they get rehabilitated, they come home. You feel me? They change their life. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just feel like no matter what you do in life now, people will always use the past to haunt you and shit.
Yeah, that shit is weak.
And especially like as a 19, when you're 19 years old, you still a kid. You still a fucking kid.
Yeah, you still
for show.
Still young.
When you in your early 20s, you still a fucking kid. Now, niggas don't got it all when they have a shit like that. I just don't like, because when shit like this happens, it just puts a negative stain on somebody that, if this incident didn't happen, he'd probably be like the next Michael Jackson.
And that's the cold part.
Like for real,
you haven't saw any more domestic violence from him since then, and they still use that.
Now, on niggas, for sure. He tripping on niggas.
I mean, as you should.
Yeah. With niggas, but I'm saying as far as women, like you ain't heard no women coming out saying, "Oh, he beat me, he did this and he did that."
Yeah.
And that nigga is in one of our greatest of all time. You got to give it to him, no matter whatever the fuck you think about that nigga. I just don't like how they pushing this out and all that. That shit weak as fuck, man.
Yeah. I
don't fuck with that, man.
Yeah. But I mean, I could see why people. They could be like, oh, let's look at nigga current actions, how he is. Is he still out there? Is he still around all the bitches? Is he still partying? So it's more sellable that he's probably like, doing all this shit with bitches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How they using the Diddy shit. Because all they're going to say is Diddy threw a lot of parties, so that's what makes it all believable. He threw a fucking party every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when girls saying, oh, this happened at his party, he drugged me, and it makes it believable.
Nigga,
compared to somebody who's not known for throwing parties, who just go to work and go home. Like, you wouldn't believe all these party allegations. So, I mean, it's just like, I don't know what they're going to talk about in this documentary. I don't think it's going to be all about him and Rihanna. Because I believe, like, Rock Nation or Jay-Z and them ain't going to let them use her shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not for that.